guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie and today is Top 5 Wednesday. If you are new to Top 5 Wednesday, I will link the Goodreads group down in the description below. This week's topic is most disappointing reads of 2018, so I'll be sharing with you my top 5 most disappointing books that I read in 2018, and this does not necessarily mean that I didn't like these books. They weren't the worst books of 2018 necessarily, but I was just disappointed in them. I didn't like them as much as I thought I would. Number 5 is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. This is a historical fiction mystery novel following a teenage girl who is trying to discover the identity of Jack the Ripper and solve the mystery of his murders. And I liked this book. It didn't blow me away. I wasn't super impressed with the mystery aspect. I knew very early on who Jack the Ripper was, and I definitely wasn't supposed to. So I was disappointed in that. I also had some issues with the romance in this book. The romance was slow building, but then out of nowhere, it's all of a sudden they love each other, and it didn't make sense to me. Like each other, yes. Interested in being with one another and having a relationship, you know, potentially. But loving each other, no. Like, didn't really make sense to me. And those were the issues that I had with this book. For number 4, I have another YA mystery novel. I have Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. I liked this book. I didn't have a lot of issues with it. It just didn't blow me away. I didn't really care about the mystery aspect, and honestly, like, the book felt like it was more about the friendships and the relationships and just the fun of trying to solve a mystery rather than the actual mystery. I expected the mystery aspect of this novel to be more thrilling, and it wasn't. It was very casual, and I think that's why I was disappointed by it. I wasn't sitting on the edge of my seat to figure out who the murderer was or anything like that, and it was just very casual, and it just disappointed me. For number 3, I have Dear Evan Hansen by a bunch of different authors that I'm not going to name. This is the book adaptation to the musical, and I liked it, but I definitely had some issues with it. I hated the main character, and he just really bothered me, and that majorly affected my enjoyment of this book. For number 2, I have The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. This is a urban fantasy novel about fairies. It's set in modern day world, and humans know about the fairies that live in the forest, and it's very dangerous, so like you don't mess with the fairies unless you want repercussions, that kind of thing. This book is set in a town where tourists flock to see the horned fairy prince that is asleep in a glass coffin in the middle of the forest. I just felt overall the world building in this book wasn't as it should be. There were gaps in the world building that didn't make sense, and I just felt like this book could have used better world building, and then I would have enjoyed it more. Also, the plot just didn't blow me away. The characters didn't blow me away. It was just kind of a mediocre book. And then coming in at number 1, I have The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. This is an adult mystery thriller novel about a murder, and it has an unreliable narrator, so you don't really know what the heck is going on. I liked it, but didn't like it. I definitely would say this is my least favorite book of 2018. I did end up giving it like a 4-star rating though, just because I felt like it was written well. I just didn't personally enjoy it. I wasn't really moved by anything in this book. There were several times while reading this book that I thought for sure it was going to end, and then I was only like halfway through. It was just a lot of boredom, honestly. Alright, those are my top 5 most disappointing reads of 2018. Let me know in the comments down below what books you were disappointed by in 2018. And then also let me know if you read any of these books and you had different opinions than I did. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more bookish content by me. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!